Windows, Microsoft is talking about having an increasing price every year for those updates. So where normally Windows 11 updates and Windows in the past would be free, now you're looking at having to pay a fee per year. Last year's was around $60 American. This year they're talking about doubling it, and next year they may actually discontinue the program. So if you buy a refurb that's basically around 7 or 8 years old at this point, you might be buying a 1 year machine that is going to be a boat anchor after that. So again, be careful when you're considering your purchase. Make sure that you do the research and know what your limitations are going to be on any model that you buy. And if you're hurting for advice and you need to know which computer is the right one for you, you can give us a call. So that's been your educational minute. I'm Josh Lamb, and thank you for listening.
Gosh, that was excellent. A super good thing to know about because, no one wants to buy a boat anchor, at least a 1 year old, 1 year to be a boat anchor. We're live on LinkedIn, and I've just posted the link in the chat. So share your contact details in that space. It's useful for people to see you and hear you. And what I'm going to do now is going to swing around. I'm going to talk to different folks to do a quick intro. Tell us what's happening in your day, week, any BAMs, etc. I'm going to start off with Shane, and then I'm going to swing to Eric. Shane, if you're available, this is good to go. Proceed.
Guys, I'll make this quick. It's funny. I get you. Ha ha ha. Wife's birthday today, so I got to get going, get those kids going, and everything else. So that's a good thing. I'm Shane Bales, Pro Action Health and Performance. I'm the aches and pains and concussion doc here on the calls. With that, since it is my wife's birthday, talk about good sleep. She always values good sleep. If you guys want a good pillow and stuff like that, it doesn't matter about the kind of pillow you get, that it fits your neck well. You can get a water pillow, you can get different pillows, barley pillows. You have the S-shaped pillows. I like the S-shaped pillows. They help me a lot. We use ones called neck levelers. That really works well. You can get it online. You can do like, what type of mattress do you use? What type of bed do you have? What kind of side sleeper are you? Front sleeper? How much do you weigh? How much do you how big are you? Those types of things. Lots of good stuff that you guys can put down there to make your pillow more comfortable, and make sure that if you buy it, that you can take it back, because how many people have like 16 different pillows that they don't use? Another great company is PillowWise. They do a great job as well doing that. But get a really good pillow, because if you're waking up with a stiff neck and everything's sore afterwards, and then it gets better as the day goes on, it's probably something in your sleeping habits. Maybe it's the fact that you're sleeping next to somebody, or you're sleeping with a dog in the bed. Whatever it is, sometimes that can even disrupt your sleep a little bit. I know it might be comfortable to be with somebody at the same time, but getting your sleep is so much more important than do anything else. It'll decrease your mood. It will, make you more irritated. It can disrupt, brain fog, headaches, all that stuff. So really get a pillow that sits well. Now remember, your head should be as straight as it is when you're standing up. So if you're like this, or you're cocked the other way, that's probably putting stress on the nerves and the disc, and that's probably putting a little bit more pressure on you. Anyway, guys, I better get going before I lose sleep, because I'm getting kicked out of the house. Have a great day. Pro Action Health and Performance. We see results, so should you. Woo, woo, woo.
Happy birthday to the missus, bud. Okay, next quick message is for East Trade Winds. It's going to be Mitch Weisberg. He's an educator, an author, and it's all about mind shifting. And it's about taking some of the stress off, but not your neck. It's between the two ears. Eric, what's happening, sir?
Another good morning, first of all. Thank you, Bernie. Another successful finish of the tax season. I think my brain has left my body and is beginning to come back slowly after that 8 weeks that we had here. My name is Eric Sonego. I'm with Cote & Associates Professional Corporation. We're accountants and management consultants. We're located in Canada. We specialize, especially now, this office is the tax office for the national office in Canada. So that's one of the reasons I was busy and I couldn't attend meetings, is because we are now the office that does the taxes, the difficult taxes, for anybody that is a client of this firm throughout Canada. So we it's good for the ego, but it's lousy for the physical side of the body. We also do corporations, which is what we do now, after the tax season, and we do it with the idea that no matter how big we get, there's always only one client in front of us, and we treat that person as the only client we have. 613-254-7310. Everything else will be in the chat line.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad you made it to the other side of the fence intact. And we're meeting on the 20th at Hive, and just the quick notes are in the chat. I'm going to swing over to Josh and then Sam. Josh, bringing you back, sir.
Morning, folks. I'm Josh Lamb. Sterling Grace Technologies is my company. We're your one-stop shop for all of your IT support needs in Eastern Ontario. We are a team of 6, and we're 6 IT professionals that I believe have a really good handle on just the IT world in general. So we support anything from a solopreneur, new startups, all the way up to 60, 70 person offices on the IT support side. And so if you have a server, if you have workstations, if you have users that need help to stay at their best, we're the ones to call to make that happen. And we have plans that fit all those different variety sizes of businesses. I'll bring up an example. So last month, we had a customer call us up. They're an IT company, and they wanted us to go on site to help them out because their client is in Ottawa, but they're based in Toronto. And so we went on site. Apparently, the client was complaining that the fans on their server just were going and going and were too loud. There's something weird going on, probably needed some kind of firmware reset or some kind of OS reset from the server. My guy Matt showed up on site, walked into the server room, and walked right back out sweating bullets. It was 35 degrees Celsius in that server room. They had installed it in a server room closet without any ventilation and without any windows. And so that annoying loud fan sound was that server trying to hang on for dear life. And so our advice to that client was get an air conditioner installed in that room with temperature control, dehumidifying, and make sure that there's ventilation set up so that they can get the humidity that accumulated out. But the other solution, the other more important piece is knowing that that's going to shorten the lifespan of your devices, that you could end up having routers and switches and servers, very expensive equipment fail, is to have a comprehensive disaster recovery plan in place with backups being stored both on site and off site, and a documenting how you would come back from a disaster. And so if you're looking for the kind of support that you need to make sure that you don't have an expensive, possibly business ending outage because of a critical piece of hardware or software dying, give us a call, because we know how to make that happen. We know how to take care of your network so you can take care of your customers. Josh Lamb, Sterling Grace Technologies is our company. Call me if you want to learn more. Thanks.
Gosh, way to go. 35 degrees or 30 plus degrees. No, not good. Not good. The next quick prompt is Cat Herd is helping us in Phoenix. So send any information you want to share inside the Phoenix social media bandwidth. You got something coming up, a food drive, whatever the case might be. That's the place to get it promoted. Mr. Sam, go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Bernie. Good morning, everyone. Sam Sturs, connectedcars.ca. My contact information is now in the chat. Dash cameras are my main thing, but I also do minor repairs in vehicles, oil changes, brake jobs. I'm going to be doing a brake bleed today for a customer this morning, things like that. But this week I want to talk about battery charging. I know it's not winter anymore, but statistically speaking, when you start your car, you drain that battery, of course, and then the alternator takes over. but more and more people aren't driving very far. And often, like my neighbor, they go to church or they go to the grocery store and they come back home. Well, that battery has not been completely recharged by the alternator on those short little trips. And like I advised the customer on the weekend, that battery is not going to last very long if you keep doing that because the battery is not getting a full recharge. I did a couple readings, and the recommendation is at least 20 to 30 minutes. The car should be driving at highway speed to fully recharge your battery after starting it. Now, get back to reality where we live. Come winter time, that extension goes a little further because a lot of people, when they start their cars, they'll put the heater on, they'll put the defrost on, they'll put the heating steering wheel on, and that, of course, is going to extend that time to get that battery recharged. So keep that in mind come winter time. You need to do that. Summertime, not so much, but certainly in the wintertime, run that car at least for 20 to 30 minutes after starting, or your battery won't last very long. That's it for me. I don't have any BAMs other than I met at the River Lounge there last week, and I've been working with Norm Boyer in regards to window inserts for our windows. That's it for me. Thanks, Bertie.
Sam, thank you so much. Next quick prompt is Mike Wazowski. He can be your stand-in. He can be a doppelganger, not visually, not sonically, but he can represent your business and help promote it if you can't make these sessions. Reach out to Mike and see if the schedule aligns. Tony, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Bernie. Hi, everybody. Tony Jennis from Higher Self. I'm the spirit guy of the group. I'm always working with something with energy. And like everything else, no matter what business I was ever in, I always wanted to up my game. In the moving business, I always wanted better equipment, more blankets for the guys, more boxes, more of something that'll make the job a little easier. In this profession, we are doing the same thing. We're always upping our game in some way. Either we'll get a different frequency for a gong, and what we've been doing recently is we've been going more into the copper bracelets, but we've extended that now into these what they call copper generators. Now, it doesn't look like much, but the geometry of these and the fact that it's made of copper as well, I'm going to be giving it to my clients while we're talking to them. And they're called generators. So when you put one on your left, one on your right, it creates a circuit. And it starts to go slow in the beginning, but then it starts to speed up because we are electrical, and then we're just sort of doing this, and these generate and move that energy a lot faster. So it's going to make the job a little shorter in the sense that people are already going to be sort of semi-balanced before I get them on the massage table. Again, it's one more level that we're trying to work with energy so people can find whatever answers they're looking for in grief or whatever it is they're looking for. It's all about balance. You know, the Toltec is a Mexican ancient tribe, and they only saw one there's only two different ways that people can be out of alignment. In the Western world, we have over 150,000 diseases that's been labeled. They only have two. Either we're balanced or we're not balanced. And everything else sort of flows into that. So we make it very easy. And balance is all. When you are balanced, you get no diseases. It's always the other way. So if your eyes are off balance, you're going to have eye issues and so on, right down the body. So this is some of the new things that we're going to be implementing. I just found it over the weekend at a show that was at. I was looking for them, but it was always in the States and never really thought nothing of it. But when I was able to try it, a massive difference that I found. So we now are incorporating that. So other than that, we are Josh. We have ongoing business with Josh and the monthly thing that we're doing with him just to keep our systems working and all of that. I can't even imagine 35 degrees Celsius in a room that has that much equipment. I mean, they could have blown the whole system. Wow, I can't. I can't imagine, being in that space. But yeah, that's the way it is. Eric Senego, we're still working with him, and I'll be talking to the office later, Eric. I think I might owe you some money, so we'll be chatting with your girls there. And Sandy Bidot have had a BAM with her, and went to Bernie's East Trade Winds meeting last week. So that was a pleasure. Thanks a lot, Bernie.
And Tony, absolute pleasure having you there. And my name is Bernie. What do I do? I talk to people. Help do introductions. It's help run East Trade Winds and Canada Growth Network. Got a podcast called Knack for Business. Got a blog out there which has kind of a most recent summary of all the different posts that have been going out, both from Canada Growth Network, East Trade Winds, and Knack for Business. Just check it out. It's free to register inside that blog, and you'll be updated with the current thoughts of different peoples. We have 8 growth pillars, of which some are IT based, some are real estate based, some are leadership and ops, and on it goes. And BAM wise, meeting with Carl, had a BAM with Carl recently. Going to have another one today. Attended Carl's session last Wednesday also for his mastermind. And what else is on the go? East Trade Winds, both or all 3, Tony, Jacqueline, and Carl were in attendance there. And now we're going to swing the mic over to our guest of honor and our speaker, Kat Hurd. Ma'am, over to you.
Hey, so
Hey.
I'm going with a different route. So you will like these things where everybody comes in and says, hey, I'm going to educate you on blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So seeing as you were silly enough to give me time, I'm going to change it up and I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. So it's kind of awkward because I can't see everybody. So how many of you actually currently operate a Google business profile? I like the way Tony's looking confused. Okay. What I'm going to ask you to do is, oh, and Shane's got one, perfect. Could you go into your Google business profile and find the link? So the link that is going to allow people to put a review out. So the request a review link. And when you've got that link, can you go and drop it into the chat box?
You want me to put the link in the chat box?
The link to leave a review, yes.
I have it right on my website. I don't know if I know how to do that.
Okay.
See, I have reviews. I don't know if that comes up.
So can you put in the URL for that page on your website?
I don't know if I know how.
Can you copy and paste into the chat box?
Yeah, but I have it on my phone, so I have to go out of this and. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, view it on your computer. So go to the website on the computer and copy and paste the link into the chat box.
Oh. Uh-oh.
What?
That's a good sign.
Uh-oh.
Because what you're doing is you're highlighting a very good point to me that you probably haven't even realized. If you don't have that link to hand, that means you're not sharing that link with your customers.
There.
I thought it was on mute. Sorry.
And hold on, I'm
Da,
almost
da, da,
there.
da, da.
Bernie, did you manage to find yours?
we go.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Oh, I think I found it. That sounds good, doesn't it?
Only if you really did find it.
Yeah.
I beat Bernie. Holy jeez.
I'll give it a while there, Sam. Don't worry.
Eric, do you have a Google page as well?
My national firm does.
Okay, but you don't have one that you could use for your customers.
My customers are my national firm.
Right. So could you drop the link for the national firm one in there as well?
I don't know where they have it.
Okay.
I would have to leave you and go into their system.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay. So just Bernie now.
Working it. Not sure if it's the right link.
Probably has 3 screens on the go, that Bernie, you know?
That's true.
Yeah, probably do. I probably do. I've got that link. I don't think that's not a review link. Give me a second.
At one point, this used to work. Something changed. Is that why we're doing this? Because something changed? Because I'm not
Nope.
getting the Google review
you-
link.
Nope, that's right. Bernie, that's right.
Is it? Okay, good.
Yep. Nope. The reason I'm asking you for all this is you've all done business with each other, and I bet you haven't gone and left each other Google reviews.
I think I did for Tony. Bernie, I don't think I have for Bernie.
Oh, Sam, what are we gonna do, man?
I
Holy,
know. I'm bad.
Well, you're not, because what's now happened is Bernie's dropped his link in. So what I've done is I've provided you with a ground that you can just go and click on a link and leave him a review right now. And that's
He
what I
might
want
not
to
like
do
it
with my
though.
time slot.
Ow.
Is I want everybody to go and leave somebody a review.
Oh,
I like the way his bird flows. That's the conversational piece, right? It has nothing to do with business.
okay.
So Eric, you can leave a review as well. Even though your link's not there, you could leave a review for somebody else. Assuming you've done business with somebody else, of course.
I know I left a review for Shane. I think I did that before.
How long ago?
Oh, a couple of years probably.
So you can leave him another one.
I'm afraid if I click one of these connections, these links, then you guys disappear and I won't be able to find you back again. That's my biggest
Oh,
concern.
yeah, you can't get rid of us, you know. Yeah, we're like
You'll
a
find us.
shoe salesman's door to door. We can't get out of there. Oh, wow, I can't believe this isn't working. Well,
Never
here
try
I've been
it.
sending these links everywhere and it's not working.
Here we go.
Welly.
Hey, what happened?
Okay, so that's weird. Hmm. Self, yeah, that's what it is. Huh. Okay, something
Please
must have
make
changed.
sure that whatever review you leave is more than, oh, Sam's a nice guy, because that's really not helpful. And I have seen so many customers that have left reviews for businesses, and you get, oh, they're so nice, or they're really lovely. And you go, well, great. How does that tell me what the business side is like?
Shane can walk on water.
Ooh,
Oh, you heard that? Oh. I have to watch what I say.
on a live mic? Yeah.
this review link used to work. Go right to the
Which one's not working, Tony?
the review. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I got it. I got it. There it is. Okay, there. Oh, well, no wonder I'm not getting reviews. It's the wrong link. Oh, dear Lord. Well, thank you for this, Kat. I mean, I wouldn't have known that this. Okay, I've been sharing this link for the last several months. It was working when I did it and got it through. Okay, let's go here.
I'm back. It worked.
You did it.
I gave one to Bernie, even though I lied. I mean, I told the truth.
Poor Bernie.
Ah, ah, oh, Samuel, you dashing little soul.
Now, once you receive a review,
Here we go.
got it? So once you receive
Okay.
a review from a customer or a networking connection, you've got 24 hours to acknowledge that response. So you will automatically receive an email from Google that says, hey, such and such person left you a review.
Yep.
Now, within 24 hours, it spikes the algorithm. 48 hours, you'll get away with just. Any longer than that, and Google doesn't rate the business.
Wow, I did not know that.
So your best thing is get a review, respond. But do not end up in an argument with somebody. So if a customer says, oh, Sam was really expensive and he took forever to do this, don't end up in a war with them about it. Just be professional. I'm really sorry you felt that way. What can I do to help you next time? That kind of thing. But within 24 hours.
But if you ignore it, does it also not show up in Google?
It shows up in Google, but what it does is Google works on a ranking system. So when your business is basically, when you search for something on Google in general, it comes up with like, if I go and type in love higher self, what happens is it will look at a load of different things. So it'll look at the type of content, your website, all these kinds of things, and it will rank you on a search criteria. When you don't acknowledge the reviews, or if you get a ton of negative reviews, it feeds into that algorithm, and what it does is it means that you're not at the top in your industry, because it's basically it rates you as not a very good business because you're not acknowledging things. You're constantly getting bad reviews. So it's looking for you to be positive and engage to help kind of push that algorithm a bit and help your ranking. Now, I'm not saying that having fantastic reviews that you acknowledge in 24 hours is enough to put you at the top. You obviously have other criteria that you need, like your website, your content, your social media, basically your entire presence. Your Google reviews will not overwrite all of that, but it factors into that, if that makes sense. Are all the links working for everybody? Yeah.
Well, we're all typing.
Oh, gee, okay. No, you just. Oh, I have to get into that link to see how come it's not working.
Which link's not working, Tony?
Oh, the review link. When I went into Google, I came up to the review page, and then I copied that link, which was pretty long.
Is this yours?
Yeah, it's mine. Yeah.
Right. So when
And
you
then
go into the page and it comes up with all the controls on your Google business profile, there is a button that says get reviews.
Yes.
It's not a super long link. Just click on that and it'll give you the review link. Don't copy the URL at the top.
Oh, well, maybe that was it. Okay, hang on. All right, let's go back here.
If it's an issue, I can go and grab it for you.
Okay, let's see. It says write a review So that's not the one you want.
Are you logged in, Tony?
I'm logged in, yes.
So it should say should say
It
get.
says write a review, but it doesn't say get a review.
Hang on.
Is
And
that the
yours
same
isn't
thing?
working.
Sounds the same.
Give me a second.
Write a review. Yeah, okay, I got that link. Okay.
You need to be logged into your Google account with the same account that owns your
Yeah.
business review. When you
That's
do,
right.
if you Google your own business, you should see a Love Hire Self page on Google. Like when you do a Google lookup, it should give you
Right.
some business tools. I have a screenshot of what you should be looking for. Give me a sec here, and I'll see if I can find it.
Okay.
Tony, there's a run for it.
I thought you said that you had gotten yours, so I closed my screenshot, Tony. I'm sorry. Whoops.
Josh, it's not going to work. So, Tony, you need to re-verify your business. Until
Yeah,
your
I
business has
guess.
been, it
Yeah,
says
that
on
would
your profile,
help too.
like it says get verified. If your Google business profile is not verified, it means the public can't do anything with it.
The other problem, it's showing me the original email I had, which when I first started in the early 2000, it was another email altogether, and I've closed that email down. So if it's going to send any verification, it's going to go to an email that doesn't
No.
exist.
It's not the same verification. This is probably going to be a video it's going to ask you to send to Google. It's not a verification code.
Oh, okay.
It wants to validate who you are.
Right. Okay, not sure how to do that. All right. I'm on the Google page with my thing on there. Let's see here. Okay.
It's under your Gmail, Suzanne and Tony at gmail.com, if that helps.
Oh, that's not the one I think we're trying to do.
Oh, that's the one I've got access to. We'll deal with it later, Tony.
Yeah, it's Higher Self Spirit Consulting, and it shows my current address, which is fine. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to tweak this, but yeah. No. Thanks for highlighting this because I'm sending people links that don't work. Oh boy. Okay. All right. We'll figure that out. All right.
So what I want you guys to do is yes, Sam. Do you want to unmute?
Yeah.
Oh, you're staying silent.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Sam.
Yeah, unmute.
Sorry. Didn't click the button. I was trying to leave a review for connected cars, but they won't let me go above 5. I was looking for a 6 or 7.
Sorry. Nice try. So every time you have a new customer, or if you have a customer that hasn't left you a recent review, like if you say you've had a customer 5 years or something and they haven't left you a review in years, I want you to go back to them and ask them for a review. You could either ask them for a Google review or you could ask them for a video testimonial if you want to put it on websites and stuff. But your challenge is, now you've found all these links, go and share them with your customers and get those reviews, with the exception of Tony, which I'll need to sort.
And you can put that into a QR so that they can just flash it. It comes up, and then they can do it right away on their phone. It's got to be very easy because even the people that like you saw, I was 10 minutes, and I know what I'm looking for, and I can't find it. Yeah. So your customer will never find it. Yeah, this was good.
The reason this came up in my mind was yesterday was Write a Review Day. So a day when we're supposed to encourage people to write reviews.
Oh, yeah?
So I thought, I wonder how many of the people in Phoenix are actually doing this on a regular basis. And it sounds like not that many.
Okay. All right.
So, gentlemen, it's time we did it.
Okay. We did it.
Perfect.
Boom, chugga, chugga,
We're
boom.
doing it.
Yep. So this week, get all those emails sent out to customers and ask them. Go even out to past customers and ask them for a review.
you try not to do too many of them, because I think, Kat, you had mentioned that all of a sudden if people get like 25 reviews in one day, it wouldn't look good. You want to
Well, you
do it
need to have
organically,
you
spread it
need a
out a little bit.
minimum of 6. So 6 in a month is what they're kind of looking for.
6 in a month. Okay, I didn't think it was that little. I was
Most
gonna think,
people don't get that, but you can get more. But it's kind of like, I would space it out. So I would maybe send 5 people a request today and then 5 people tomorrow. I wouldn't go and ask like 50 people in a block.
yeah, yeah,
But you're guaranteed that when you ask people, even if you ask people in a block, you're not going to get 50 people leave you a review then and there anyway.
no,
But while you're sending this out, also, if you've not already done it, go and update your Google business profile. Go and check all the details are on it are correct. You've not changed your phone number or your product or your services or your address, any of that stuff. Just make sure it's all current. And then send all that review information out. And if you need a help with that, reach out to me. You know where I'm at, and I'm happy to have a quick look and see how I can support you. Bernie, do you want to get the microphone back?
Do I want the microphone back? I never thought I lost it.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
all right. Does anybody have any questions for Kat?
I think one thing
What
that
do I
Kat
do?
that she did for me today is that I constantly say I got to send people requests for a Google review, and I move on to the next customer. I never
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I have to have a little prompt from myself for the end of the week or the beginning of the week to ask people from the previous week to give me a Google review.
Sam, so if somebody comes to you and has a job done, do you hand them a paper invoice? Do you send them something electronic? What do you do?
I hand them a paper invoice.
Okay. Do you have any business cards?
Yes.
Put a QR code on the back that says, please leave a review.
No.
Yeah, with a rubber stamp or a sticker.
Or rubber
You can
stamp
print
it.
up some stickers and you can just stick it on the back.
Draw it on, Sam. Just draw it on. Draw on the little dots.
Yeah,
Or
Yeah.
right.
send them follow
Yeah,
up
it
with a
takes about
text
an hour and a
message.
half to do one.
Yeah, that would just send a text message that said, thanks for bringing your car in today. If you were happy with the work, please leave us a review and give them a link.
The only thing I caution on that one is that I like waiting a week because I don't want people to just sort of like what I get from Amazon. As soon as my package arrives, how was everything? Well, I haven't actually used the damn thing yet, so why
Yeah,
you want me asking me for a review if I haven't actually used it? What I try and do is I wait a week, see if they're happy with the work and it's still okay,
You do
and
it then. But be careful, because with Amazon, there's 2 different reviews they ask for. One of them is, can you review the delivery? Which you can review then and there. That's the thumbs up, thumbs down thing.
yeah,
But then the company are asking them.
yes.
Obviously, you need to have used the product at that point.
Yeah, but I tend to get the ones right away, and it's asking me for asking me for the product, and I'm
yeah,
going,
yeah,
well, I haven't used it yet. It's still actually in the package. I'm not installing it in the car until 2 or 3 days later. Um, so that's a waste of my time. But I do try and get back to them if I can to review the product once I do actually use it.
Mhm.
To me, it's I have actually put in Google reviews for Amazon, and I'll say great service as far as delivery, but I haven't used the damn thing yet.
yeah. Yeah, sometimes if I have an issue with something, like if they if we're sorting out something, they got the wrong product or something, and I on the phone we're trying to figure it out how we're going to send it back or get an exchange. And then right after that call, you want to give us a review. Well, it's sort of unsettled yet. I don't know if they're going to take it or whatever. And sometimes the review is done too quick. You got to give people a chance to sort of experience the great service. You know. So
I
that's
mean,
that's
even messaging them a week after, as long as you set yourself up a reminder or something to do it, Or
Yeah.
if you don't want to ask, just put a stamp or something on the back of a business card and attach that to the invoice.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should ask for Amazon if we are a good customer. You know, if it gives us a good review as a customer, that we've got.
Yeah.
What I'm doing right now, just going to pass this along. I'm going to put a reminder every week on a Monday evening to ask my previous week's customers for Google reviews. That's what I'm doing.
Fantastic. I think that'd be a really good idea.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, Sam. After a week, then they've been driving around and then they have an idea.
Flat tire,
Tire. Yeah, well, yeah, you'll notice right away if it's not good.
Yeah, the only one that I'm not sure how it works is Eric, because I'm kind of thinking, asking him for a review, you're either going to get, yay, I didn't go anywhere near CRA, or oh my God, CRA, but the review's then not really Eric
Yeah,
who's
it's
reviewed the
it's yeah
system. So
yeah it's not a good review because I didn't get a refund. Well, you may not be eligible for one. You know.
I think you would just need to specify, give me a
Yeah,
review on the
that's
service.
not fair.
The service I provided, not the service that CRA deal with.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. But thank you for participating, gentlemen. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was good. Thanks, Kat. That's wow.
You're saying something, Eric?
Yes, we have clients dating back to 1990 still in our
Wow.
files, so we don't
Yeah,
pay that much
those are
attention
good. Those are
we don't pay
good
that much
reviews.
attention to reviews because we can't like we can't advertise because we are afraid of the onslaught. So we only use it by word of mouth, right?
Mhm.
We
Right.
certainly do not advertise personal tax stuff. That's if you notice, most accounting firms don't advertise personal tax because we have enough with what we do, and we do all the corporate
That
people
is
that
your review, Eric. They're just, instead of leaving you a written Google review, the
Yes.
fact that they're with you and saying to their friends or their neighbors or whoever, hey, go to CA Pros and get your taxes done, that
Yeah.
counts just as
well,
good.
but the clients we have refer other people to us,
Yeah, nice.
So I'm already working weekends. I don't
Yeah.
and
good people also know a lot of other good people.
True.
The people that want the low price, they know a lot of other people that you might not want that onslaught of business. But yeah, that's right. There are some exceptions. That's a good one, Eric. That you might not want the onslaught of people coming in for that.
20 years ago, I advertised in the newspaper for taxes. I had the worst bad debt issue that the firm has had ever.
Wow.
Even neighbors that I had at the time did not pay for their tax.
They didn't pay for it.
No. So I said, no. We are not going to advertise personal tax. We're going to let that happen to us rather than us happening to them. Corporate stuff, we belong to Phoenix. We do public speaking. We do all of that kind of stuff. We attract people by having them see us.
Right.
But personal tax, no. Like, I'm going to tell you something that's going to frighten you. The average personal tax fee that I've charged this year is about $900. So imagine what kind of difficulty the tax is.
Yeah.
Right. So when the average fee in this office is $900, is because we are not doing the person's
H&R Block.
the H&R Block stuff. In fact,
Yeah, that's like $60. If they can.
We refer people to H&R Block. We do people who owe $500,000 in tax.
And trying not to go to CRA court.
Right.
If I may,
Yeah.
one thing I forgot during the BAMs at the beginning was that Eric had called me on the weekend with an issue with his car. I had done some work on, well, there were heat shields a couple weeks back, but he called me and said his car sounded like roaring or whatever. It was running fine. I advised him that that's something that I would not be able to do. It's required welding to the exhaust systems. And I understand before the meeting, I asked Eric, and he's taking his car in to get work done. So I don't mind if someone calls me with a problem they have. I can actually try and advise them on what to do if I can't do it. So don't be afraid to call. I think I did that with Shane a few years ago when he was looking for tires as well.
We did a BAM as well, Sam.
That's right, on the weekend. That's right. My wife got jealous. We were on the phones for so long.
Honey, you're on mute.
Yeah, you're never talking that much to your wife for an hour and a half, I guess.
She said, who are you talking to on the phone for so long? I said, somebody from Scotland. And actually, I can understand her. She doesn't have the really thick brogue. So I can understand everything she's saying.
I'll work on that one.
Yeah, I'll close this off with a quote and smile at strangers and you just might change your life. Steve Maraboli.